Size matters. A good month, then one big bet, and you lost big. Gave it all back in a single afternoon. It wasn't the pick, it was the size. It's the most expensive mistake in trading and the most fixable. Give me 10 minutes and I'll show you how much to buy on every single trade.
How many times have you heard people say, I'll throw in 5,000, or I'll grab 100 shares, or maybe, I love it, I'm going to go big? Well, that's really not the way to go. None of them mention risk. And that's the whole problem.
Here's the reverse that changes everything. Decide what you're willing to lose, not what you're willing to make. You might recall in lesson 1, we determined what we were willing to lose as the first step after the entry price, not what you were willing to make before what you were willing to lose. Professional traders pick one number first. Risk a fixed 1% of the account every single trade. Always start from the downside and work your way to the upside. Remember, you already did half the work in lesson 1. Remember, R represents risk. Your risk per share is just entry minus the stop, and we call it 1R. For example, buy at 50, stop at 47. That's $3 risk per share. 1R equals $3. Now here's the whole formula, and it's pretty simple. The loss you're willing to take equals the account times your risk in percentage. And remember, percentage is a decimal. Next is the risk per share, and that equals your entry minus your stop. We talked about that a moment ago. Now you take the two things you just calculated, the loss you'll take, or your risk in dollars, and divide it by the risk per share, which was the second calculation, and it will give you how many shares you want in any position. Now we're going to use some real numbers. A $10,000 account. You want to multiply that by 1%, 0.01. $100 is what you're willing to lose on any one trade. So 50 minus 47, remember that $3 of risk per share. Well, you divide that by 100 and you end up with 33 shares. And this is the point of the lesson. Your size is the output of the math. It's not a guess. You chose the loss. The math handed you a 33 share, $1,600 position. Now here's a question people ask. A $3 stop on a $50 stock, isn't that 6%? Yeah, that's true. But 1% of your account, $100, is the stop you choose. 6% is of the stock, how far the stop sits. 2 percentages, 2 different bases. Your account risk stays 1%. So your stop, not your gut, sizes the trade. Tight stop, $1 a share, you hold 100 shares, wide stop, $5, only 20. Both risk the same $100. The stop sets the size automatically. You might ask, why so small? Well, that lies in survival. 10 losses in a row. Risk 1%, you're down 10%. That's a scratch. 10%, you're down 65. 25%, you're down 94 and you're wiped out. Losing streaks aren't a maybe. They're a when. Sizing keeps you in the game. 1% is the standard, but it's really just a dial. 0.5% capital preservation. 1, conservative. 2, moderate. 3, aggressive. 5, very aggressive. No single right number, but the further right you slide, the less room you have to be wrong. And here's why small losses matter. The whole isn't symmetrical. Down 10, you only need 11 back. Down 25, you need 33 to get back. But you're down 50, you need 100%, and you have to double just to break even. Down 75, 300% to get back. The deeper the hole, the harder it is to fight back. You really need to size it to your level. If you're a beginner, one rule, every time, risk 1%, no exceptions. If you're a novice, size it to volatility. Set the stop by ATR, so calm stocks earn more shares and wild ones fewer. And if you're advanced, manage the total heat. Cap the risk across everything you hold at once and watch correlation. Same formula underneath, just a little more finesse. If there's 3 things you want to remember, the first one is pick the loss you're willing to take and pick it before you pick what you're willing to win. Number 2, let the stop set the size, not you. Number 3, cap your total heat across all your positions. Do just that, and you're already ahead of most of the people who are trading real money. So the bottom line, risk decides the size decides survival. You never pick the position size. You pick the loss you're willing to accept, and the math does the rest for you. Everything Olympia sends comes pre-sized to that loss. Free lessons at olympiaqtrade.com/learning. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.